Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Trojan Sports Network. This evening we have a great matchup for you between two Tri-Valley League powers in girls basketball, Susquenita Lady Blackhawks and your Upper Dauphin area Lady Trojans. I'm joined this evening by Mr. Scott Ackery, Athletic Director at Susquenita, and Peyton Simmers going to be doing some stats for us. We've got three commentators this evening. On the cameras, we got Peyton Wenzel and Colin Drywelbis on the far side, and of course we got Lindsay Dybert over here on our third camera, and running the production truck this evening, Caleb Sleepy Shade. So these teams met a couple, not even a little over a week ago, I guess it would have been.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to say good evening to everybody. It's a pleasure to be here. Nowhere else I'd rather be than sitting beside you tonight, Todd. You know, really good basketball game here. Two of the top teams in the Tri-Valley League. A little bit unique situation. We were just here at UDA, a little over a week ago or so. We're back here again tonight with the new scheduling and COVID situations. We wanted to make sure we got this game made up. So here we are again with a exciting tilt coming up soon.
It's definitely been a challenge for all the athletic directors across the league and across the mid-state, getting as many games in as possible this season. And that first matchup that we had between the Lady Trojans and the Lady Blackhawks saw the Trojans come away with a 54-49 victory. That was back on February 10th. That was a game in which your Blackhawks had a few girls missing, some injuries and whatnot, and the Trojans were at full strength. Now tonight, kind of things are a little bit reversed. Trojans are a little banged up with a couple injuries, so we'll see how that plays into things. But either way, I think we should be in for an exciting game this evening.
Yeah, two really talented basketball teams, with a lot of really good players. It's going to be exciting to see a couple of these matchups tonight. These girls going at it. It tends to be a pretty physical game, pretty up-tempo game between these two teams, so it's going to come down to the wire for sure.
We'll turn it over to Peyton. Peyton, he's usually the stat guy for us. Let him go over a few stats, league standings, and see what he has to say.
So, Upper Dauphin here is still number one here. They have no losses here in league play, and they only have one overall, and that was to Big Springs. Susquenita is number two with only one loss in league play. Now, something interesting here is that they are also both top two scoring offenses at 49 and 47 respectively. But here, defense, Susquenita leads with 31, but Upper Dauphin down here at number 4. So defensively, they're a little behind, but last time we saw they played really good defense at shutting down Blyler and Sherman for sure.
Certainly was, and the thing of Upper Dauphin's defense as of late is they've really started playing defensively well the past three weeks. First couple games there, I think the first game out of the gate against Halifax, they gave up 55 points, but since then they've been pretty stingy defensively, and Susquenita, of course, been stingy defensively the entire season. So they always play good, tough defense. So it's going to be, again, great matchup. Two of the best offenses going against, two of the better defenses in the league. Both teams well coached. Head coach Blaine Leonard for the Susquenita Blackhawks. How many years has he been there now?
This is second year coach. Yep, doing a really nice job for our program.
And of course, Trojans led by Rich Huffman, who's been here for seems like forever. As he's been here for quite an amount of years here at UDA. So we got about 1:35 left here before the game here. It looks like we're going to have some introductions here shortly. And so we'll step away for a quick commercial break, come back with introductions and the national anthem, and we'll be ready for tip-off here on tonight's big matchup.
Looking forward to it.
Hey moms, we know you're busy, and at Boyers, we're here to help you shop even faster. With Boyers Click and Shop, build your grocery list right from the comfort of your own home, and we do the shopping for you. You can even shop in your PJs, we won't tell. Your order will be ready for pickup at your selected Boyers in as little as 3 hours. Some stores make you pay ridiculously high prices on groceries to shop online, but at Boyers, you get the same great prices as in-store, and we do the shopping for free. What do you have to lose? Visit BoyersFood.com to click and shop.
right, ladies and gentlemen, ready for tip-off here. A couple key things to watch for tonight. Scoring-wise, we got Haley Sherman, Susquenita. She's leading the league in scoring right now, averaging 17.9 points per game, along with Maddie Blyther, also in the top 15 in league scoring. She scores 9. For the Trojans, you have Brianna Cather, scores 12.5. Kara Rope scores 10.9, but she's out tonight, sidelined with an injury. And Eileen Nesser scoring 10.6 per game. So definitely some offensive threats here to keep an eye on this evening.
I think the key to tonight's game is some teams going to have to get stops. You know, it's going to come down to the defensive end of the floor. Both teams are going to get their points. It's going to see who can get those stops in crunch time.
Sherman wins the tip-off. Going to be controlled now by Blyther. Those two lead the way for Susquenita. They're the two go-to girls. So there we have start off with the first turnover this evening. So Trojans going to get possession here. Starting tonight for the Trojans, you got Bowman, Griffiths, Cather, Eileen Nestor, and Madden Grove getting the start for the Trojans.
Definitely a little buzz in the air tonight. You know, a big game, a little bit of nerves early from both teams. You know, see how they settle down here early.
And Nestor comes out. Her foot was on the line, so that's good for 2. The Trojans take the early 2-0 lead.
The thing about the Lady Trojans is they're really balanced. You know, the last game against us, they had 3 girls in double figures and another girl with 9. You know, they're going to spread the ball around and, have a lot of talented players that can beat us.
That's something that we've seen all year. It's always been seems like a different girl each night there, especially early in the year, stepped up with the scoring. Trojans now with a turnover, and Susquenita on the run. That's going to be Portsline off the glass. No good. Rebound by Bowman. And things now get settled down. Cather's going to bring the ball up court. Nestor takes it into the corner. Grow looking to drive a little. No. Gives it over to Griffiths. Trojans still looking around here. Susquenita playing their man-to-man defense. Trojans showing some patience here. Grow with a little floater off the glass. That's no good. Blyther with the rebound. She's going to push the pace. She's going to go. Takes the one-handed layup. No good off the front of the rim. And Nestor's going to rebound that one. It's a little back and forth here to start.
Yeah, absolutely. Up and down pace a little bit here. And, both teams trying to settle in. Both playing man-to-man defense. Doing a nice job getting some early stops.
Grow's shot is no good, but Nestor there for the rebound. Trojans will reset.
Letting them play early today.
They are letting them play. A little contact there, but letting it go. Sherman now on the drive. She's going to take it in the lane. No good there. She gets her own rebound, puts it back up off the glass and in for 2. And Nita ties things up here. 2-2, 5:38 in the first quarter. Got to say I'm glad to see tonight we have 3 officials. Tonight's officials are Mark Lavelle, Kevin Fazenbaker, and John Baumgardner. Last few games, we were having some trouble getting enough officials. We had 2.
Yeah, that's been a change. And, in the Mid-Penn officials chapter, they've been going to, cutting down to 2-man crews to try to fill some of these games because they're playing, some of these guys are doing 5-6 games a week. It's
good to see, though, of a bigger game that we have 3 officials here. Hopefully that helps make things go a little smoother.
Absolutely, yes. An early sub for the Lady Hawks here. Jocelyn Kinney coming in off the bench for Blyther. See if she can get him going a little bit. She's got a little bit of an offensive game, so hopefully her contributions can help early.
Cather gets the inbound there. She's gonna be fouled by Samantha Wexler. Wexler.
Yep, Sammy Wexler. Yep.
Wexler. At least tonight we'll get all the pronunciations right.
Absolutely.
Definitely letting them play here this evening. Griffiths from
off the glass. It's good.
Called the bank. Trojans up 4-2, approaching the 5-minute mark here.
You like to see them letting them play a little bit in a game like this instead of some ticky-tack and blowing the whistle, kind of let the game settle in and, let the girls kind of take it over instead of the referees.
Nice drive that time that's Jocelyn Kinney. You mentioned her being an offensive power, so did a nice job there getting in the lane. But this time it's Sherman. She's going to drive and take her own off the glass. And that'll tie things up 4-4. Couldn't tell if it was a 30-second timeout or a full timeout.
It looks like Coach Leonard took a 30-second timeout for the Lady Hawks.
So we'll stay here. What are your thoughts on the first few minutes here of the ball game?
Oh, man, I just think both teams are looks like they're a little nervous. It just looks a little sloppy basketball right now. Again, I could say there's a buzz in the gym. We haven't felt like that in a long time. A big basketball game, top two teams in the Tri-Valley. It looks like things are pressing a little bit. Both teams are trying to do a little too much. So we'll see how they, can settle in here in, the last 4:50 of the first.
Absolutely. Allowing the home fans, two parents each, it makes a little difference in the gym, get a little bit of buzz. The boys and for both teams looks like they stayed, so that helps get a little bit more, noise in the gym. So
we miss it, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
I think everybody misses that.
Absolutely. So Catherine now, she's going to dribble. We usually like to see her throw up that left-hand floater, but Nestor's ball is going to be tipped, and that's gathered up there by Wexler. And
to the other end.
She's off the glass. She takes it and gives Susquenita their first lead of the evening. Grove's going to pop one from three. That is short. And then she's going to reach in and commit the foul there. That's going to be Portsline, the senior, getting fouled there. It's actually the first foul. Each team has one foul. First foul against the Trojans. So, as we mentioned earlier, letting them play a little bit, which is good. Nice rebound there by Jocelyn, right? Jocelyn Kinney, yeah. Jocelyn Kinney, nice rebound there, but not able to get the bucket afterwards. Grove now pushing the pace.
It looks like the Lady Trojans like to slow it down a little bit where, we've had our success in the last couple of weeks. It's when we've kind of, tried to keep the tempo up a little bit and get a little bit of run-outs and a couple fast breaks. There's that left-handed shot.
Cather for the long three, no good.
Wexler again on the fast break.
Wexler
using her speed at the other end.
Over defensively tonight, having a great defensive game. Rebound by Nestor, and that's something we see a lot. Nestor, one of the shortest players on the court. She somehow always comes down with the rebounds. Cather, left hand put up, no good off the glass. Ball is loose. Sherman gathers it. She's going to push the pace now, and the Blackhawks are running.
Good take by Haley Sherman.
Sherman with a nice one-handed take there. Gets in the lane and gives the Susquenita a 8-4 lead. Nestor's going to pop one. That's short. Ball's loose, but Portsline able to gather that in. Sherman pushing the pace. That's Jocelyn Kinney. She thought about a long three, but changes her mind. Portsline kicks it over to Sherman. That's a three. That rattles in and out. And again, Nestor with the rebound. Cather comes the other end into Griffiths. Nice pass.
It looked like a little contact there, too.
And Coach Huffman's going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. So with 2:22 remaining here in the first quarter, Susquenita leads this one 8-6. You're watching the Trojan Sports Network.
Dairy Queen is located on Main Street in Likens. Come here to please your sweet tooth with any one of the many blizzards, sundaes, milkshakes, or royal treats like a banana split or a peanut buster. And don't forget about the $5 lunch served every day from 11 to 4. Always be checking in because hours are due to change depending on the season. See you there.
And welcome back to the Trojan Sports Network. Coming out of the timeout, Trojans did make a substitution there as Lexi Marr going to substitute in for Sam Bowman. And Tania Hall checks in for Madden Grove. So
looks like the Lady Hawks did a substitution as well. Grace Flickinger came in for Portsline. Maddie Fleischer also in the game for Stumpley. That last take, it looks like Gracie Griffiths went down a little hard. She's limping a little bit. We'll see how that plays out here. And 2 minutes left to go in the first.
She's actually been a little banged up. She missed a few games, just come back the last couple of games. So something that we'll keep an eye on there. But nice job defensively there. She did it on Sherman. Last time the Lady Trojans and the Blackhawks met, Cather did a, played Sherman quite a bit, man to man.
It looks like Griffiths is feeling okay on that mid-range jumper. Looked really good, really smooth stroke.
So her shot ties things up 8 apiece. So just as we thought, this was going to be a tight game, and certainly living up to what we expected. Sherman now moving the ball across. Marr playing some good defense, but that was Fleischer doing a nice job getting around her. But the ball's going to go out of bounds, and Trojans will regain possession.
I think you're going to see that a lot of back and forth runs tonight. You know, little spurts, 4-point runs with teams being able to respond. I don't really think we're going to see a team run away with the game tonight. Two really good, talented teams.
Marr now. Now Nestor's back to the point, which is where we usually see her at when they start off there. When Grove's in there, kind of pushes Nestor to a different position. So she's the field general typically for UDA out there.
I know the last game against Lady Hawks, Nestor had 17, so they tend to go through her. You know, with her leading the point there is going to help them.
All right, so we got 108 here. First quarter, only 2 fouls committed here in the first quarter.
A little pressure from the Lady Trojans there.
That's something we've seen throughout the last couple of weeks that they mix in once in a while. Fleischer's shot going to be off the mark there and go out of bounds. So 1 minute remaining here in the first quarter.
Well, 7 minutes in, everything we expected so far. 8-8 deadlocked here and really physical, you know, real two quality basketball teams.
Both defenses doing a nice job as well. Marr here, guarded by Fleischer. Kinney has Nestor covered there fairly well as Susquenita is in their man-to-man defense. So 30, coming down to the 30-second mark here. I don't think the Trojans are playing for the last second shot, but could be wrong. Griffith's shot is off the mark there, not able to get the rebound, so Susquenita will have a chance here to take the lead at the end of the quarter. Sherman takes it up, and she's going to be fouled and get to the line here. 14 seconds remaining. They did have a wide open Jocelyn Kinney over there. So we'll see if that comes into play a little bit later on here. Trojans got to do a little bit of better job of knowing where she's at.
Looked like a little zone pressure there from the Lady Trojans there the last couple seconds.
Sherman misses the first one. Sinks the second one, gives Susquenita a 1-point lead here, but UDA will have a chance here to get that final score of the half. 10 seconds remaining. Nestor's going to dribble, so there's that right-hand floater. That's off the glass, no good. She gets the rebound, puts it up, no good. Another one back
Griffiths
up.
there at the buzzer.
And Griffiths gets it at the buzzer to give the Trojans a 10-9 lead after one. We'll be back right after a quick break to talk some first quarter stats with Peyton Simmers. You're watching the Trojan Sports Network.
At Daimler Schwab & Schaumann, we offer a wide range of services such as auto insurance, home insurance, health insurance, life insurance, business insurance, and much more. Our services range from Muswellville, Harrisburg, Halifax, Millersburg, Likens, Lime Mountain, and all throughout Dauphin, PA. We are dedicated to supplying consumers with the best available quality insurance policies paired with some of the lowest possible prices. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 9:30 to 12. You can call.
And welcome back. We're going to take a quick peek here with Peyton Simmers, get some first quarter statistics.
Yeah, so Gracie Griffiths here is almost in double digits. She has 8 points already for the Trojans, and no surprise here. I don't have individual stats for Susquenita, but Sherman definitely running the board there for Susquenita. And Nestor has 2 points here.
So Griffiths has 8 of the Trojans' 10 points. I didn't realize that.
And Sherman has 7 of the 9 for Susquenita. So those two are kind of playing, you know, a little one-on-one game right now. They're both covering each other, too, on the defensive end of the floor.
All right, so here we go. Second quarter should be more of the same. Some good solid basketball here, competitive. Sam Bowman's back on the court for the Trojans. She's going to drive, lose the ball, but Cather's going to end up getting possession of it here. She's going to drive under the hoop, and that ball's going to go out of bounds. Susquenita's going to take over here. So the Trojans start the first possession of the second quarter with a turnover. Blyther bringing things up. There's Kinney. She's got a wide open three, and she's feeling it, and that stroke is true. Susquenita takes a 12-10 lead. This time Grove's going to drive. She's going to get pushed. I believe it was Fleischer the foul was on. Only the second foul on the Blackhawks here in the first half. Got to say, Scott, that Kinney's shot very nice,
smooth.
Nice,
very
smooth shot.
Yeah, she missed probably 3 weeks at the beginning of the season here, so she's still getting her legs back and finding her shot, but she can definitely be deadly from the three-point. Blyther with a good take there, too.
Susquenita now scores 5 straight. They lead by 4. Grove kicking it over to Griffiths. Catherine now going to drive that left-handed, kicks it out to Bowman. She makes a move, makes it miss off the backboard. Sherman rebounds, and Susquenita looking to run again. So definitely the pace that the Blackhawks want. That time Kinney shot off the mark. Trojans now move back on offense. They look to pressure things a little bit. Nestor tries to go up and in, but they're going to call a foul there on Kinney. And got to say on that one, it looked like a pretty clean block to me, Coach.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe we missed the other angle. Maybe they got a little lower body, but tough to see from our angle over here. But Nestor will go shoot 2.
Certainly wasn't on the arm, as the ball looked like it was hit by Nestor. Not able to make that first one.
Wexler and Stumpley back in the game for the Lady Hawks. Looks like Fleischer and Sherman will take a quick breather.
Nestor on the second one here. And that one is good. Susquenita now leads by 3.
Lady Trojans back to man-to-man defense.
Susquenita showing a lot of patience here. Blyther drives off the glass, no good. And looks like the possession is going to stay here with Susquenita. Blyther to inbound here. Over to Portsline, that's going to go off her hands and out of bounds, and the Trojans will regain possession. 6:05 here in the second quarter.
Looks like a little confusion there from the Lady Hawks, like they weren't set. Tried to rush that in there a little bit. Got it tipped off the hand of Portsline.
Did look like something was a little off there. So Nestor now brings it up. She's back. Bowman up top here. That's not a place we usually see her at. Griffiths matched up there and tries to get the ball into Grow, and that ball is stolen. Portsline now going to bring it up for Susquenita. Jocelyn Kinney looks like she's not afraid to take that 3-pointer from anywhere.
No, she has a green light from anywhere. Good move by Blyther.
Very nice move by Blyther. That's up and in. That's going to be the biggest lead of the evening as the Susquenita now leads by 5, 16-11. So Blyther getting a little hot here in the second quarter for the Blackhawks. Trojans trying to force it inside again. Back out to Bowman. That's up, and the short jumper is good. So that'll end a little bit of the bleeding for the Lady Trojans. Now Blyther again bringing things up. Susquenita a little motion in there to Kinney. Cather showing some quick hands there. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds, though, and it should stay.
Looks like white ball.
Actually, it is going to be white ball. Thought that was going to stay possession of Susquenita, but I stand corrected.
Cather's gritty on defense. I remember watching that from the first game. She's really, really tough physical player. Looks like Sherman checked in for the Lady Hawks for Kinney here with Blyther and Sherman back on the floor.
Cather drives with her left hand, throws it up, no good. Gets her own rebound, throws it up. That's going to be on the floor, so no shot.
Looks like we spoke too soon. In the first quarter, we got away with no fouls. In the last couple of minutes here, they're both teams there, a little contact.
It was physical in the first quarter, but
they were letting them go a little bit.
Yeah, it's certainly stay physical here. Grow with a three-pointer off the glass and banks it in. And that's going to tie things up, actually.
There's those little runs we talked about.
Yep.
You know, the Hawks took it to 5 or 6 there, and Lady Trojans with an answer, and they're all tied up again.
So now we're tied, about approaching the 4-minute mark here in the second quarter. Ball's going to be pushed in there to Wexler, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Her quickness, wow.
She is a quick one, and she is just a sophomore for the Lady Blackhawks. The Blackhawks starting 4 seniors, if I remember, from the starting lineup, and the 1 sophomore, but so certainly her quickness is on display here this evening, both on the offensive and defensive end.
Yeah, Kinney checks back in, another sophomore. You know, you kind of have the senior heavy group, and then a couple of those sophomores with Fleischer, Wexler, and Kinney coming off the bench. Looks like we have a guest visitor here on the court.
Oh, we do. That's actually.
I think this is a first for me, Todd.
A timeout here. So that is none other than Walker Shade. He's getting his moment in the glory here. That's actually Superintendent Shade's son. So as we scoot him off the court, we get back.
Have you ever seen that before, Tom?
Yeah, I've never seen that before. So we got a little entertainment there. But here we go.
I think I see some tears over there on the bleachers.
Oh yeah, he'll be all right. No harm, no foul. So we got a 1-point lead here for Susquenita now. 3:56. Trojans inbound the ball. That ball's going to be deflected by Wexler.
Let's settle back in here, a little pre-halftime entertainment there.
So here we go. Grow to inbound the ball. Nestor. And a dribble here. Left hand floater, no good. Gets her own rebound. No good again. Second shot, no good. And Susquenita's on the run. That's Kinney. Certainly, as you mentioned earlier, the Blackhawks seem to
that's
like
a deep three.
Oh, that was a deep three. No good. Trojans now back. They're going to run and press. Cather up, no good. Rebound by Sherman. And Griffith's going to be called for what I like to call those as a silly foul. That's way down court there. No need to make contact there, but she's going to pick up a foul there. That's her first foul on her.
Maybe a decent foul for the Lady Trojans. Slow things down a little bit, get them in their half-court defense where they've seemed to have some success against the Blackhawks.
Excellent point. Into Sherman. Out there to Wexler. She's quick, gets the ball over to Blyler. That shot's no good. Rebound by Griffiths. So Trojans able to hustle back here. Still down by 1. 3:14 to go here in the first half. Nestor now. A couple times now she's driven and not had any successes. Susquenita seems to be swarming to her when she does enter the lane. Over there to Port's line. She's going to pop a 3, and that one is good. That one wasn't as deep as the previous one. But
no, that's her spot when she gets to the corner there and has time to set her feet. That's almost automatic for her. One of the best three-point shooters in the league.
So now Susquenita takes a 4-point lead. Back and forth action we have here at Gordon E. Foster Gymnasium. Cather goes up, and she's going to be blocked there by Kinney. Kinney's going to push the pace. Now she's going to pull things up. Kicks it over to Port's line. She's going to put it on the floor and off the glass. No good as that one goes in and out. Both Blyler and Port's line hustling there. Great hustle, but they're not able to get that ball back before it goes out of bounds. So the Trojans will take over with 2:24 here in the first.
It's a really impressive closeout by Cather there, with Portsline just making a 3 in the corner, making her put the ball on the floor and getting a tough shot there that didn't fall.
Susquenita continues to play that solid man-to-man defense. Almost an errant pass there by the Trojans.
I tell you, both teams are having trouble getting to inside the paint, scoring. It's tough for
Nestor
to find much room.
Off the front there, no good. Sherman says, let's run. Tries to get up to Fleischer. Is going to kick off there. Back to Sherman, and she puts it in for a 3. So biggest lead of the evening now, as the lead is 7 with 1:47 left here in the first half.
Back-to-back 3 balls for the Lady Hawks, extended to 7. A little bit unlucky break there for the Trojans with the ball coming off the foot of Griffiths there right to Sherman.
Trojans with another turnover here, and they certainly look out of sync here in the end of the second quarter. Now Fleischer getting in on the 3-ball, and that's going to make the lead 10. 1:26 to go here in the first half. We're going to step away with a quick break as the Blackhawks are on a solid run. They lead by 10, 26-16. You're watching the Trojan Sports Network.
For the very best in Italian cuisine and great tasting pizzas, there's just one place to go. JoJo's Pasta and Pizza House. There's something on our menu for everyone, including burgers and wings. We're open 7 days a week and all our food is made to order. Enjoy our friendly atmosphere when you dine in or order takeout to bring home a fantastic Italian meal. And let us make your next event something special with our catering services. Learn more by contacting JoJo's Pasta and Pizza House today.
And welcome back to the Trojan Sports Network here. The Lady Blackhawks have gone on a huge run here and now extended their lead to 10 here in the second quarter. Trojans now looking to put an end to that big run. Cather off the glass, but defense there by Flickinger. Cather shot not able to fall, so Susquenita now looking to add to their lead. Going to go out of bounds there off of Blyler. So Trojans take the timeout, trying to stop the momentum of the Blackhawks. Had a chance to kind of get an easy bucket with the layup, not able to get it to fall.
Four-court pressure here by the Lady Hawks.
It's the first we've seen that this evening, I believe. Trojans doing a nice job of breaking the pressure. Bowman up and in, so that'll stop the drought for the Trojans. And here comes Blyler.
Solid play there from the Lady Trojan guards, being able to break that press and get a layup at the other end.
So 45 seconds here, and Susquenita's going to put one up, no good. Trojans now have a chance to cut into this lead. They're going to reset things. Cather is going to take an extra step there before she dribbled and called for the travel. A couple substitutions here for Susquenita, probably more
wholesale subs,
more, maybe not. I don't know. It's Sherman coming back in, and
looks like personnel there. They went with a little bit of a quicker, smaller lineup to press there for a couple minutes, in that last possession, and got a little bit bigger lineup back in the game now.
And Stump. Am I saying that right?
Stumpfley.
Yep.
Yep.
Blyler off the glass, no good. Rebound by Nestor. As she continues to pull down rebounds.
There's those silly fouls we just talked about.
And that is a silly foul there. 25 seconds here, but Trojans are not. Nobody's in the bonus. We mentioned Nestor. She's actually, she's a guard. And, you can see on the screen she's not the tallest, but she's fourth in the league in rebounding.
Seems like she finds herself in the right spot all the time.
Absolutely, and that a lot of that too is just some hustle and some grit. She's definitely a hustler out there on the court.
Big possession here for the Lady Trojans. See if they can cut into that lead before half.
Most certainly. Playing for the last shot here. Portsline playing some nice, tough man-to-man defense there on Groh. Wexler covering Nestor. Griffiths up and off the glass. Looked like it was going to go in, but it rattles out. Sherman, fire one. Got to give her some props there. She got some guns. She put that up there. It was short, but gave it a shot at it. So that's going to do it for the first half. Susquenita is going to take a 26-18 lead, so they're going to take an 8-point lead into the half. We're going to take a few commercial breaks, then we'll be back for some halftime stats and talk about what we thought about the first half. You're watching the Trojan Sports Network.
Like MI and Milgard, the MI Charitable Foundation stretches from coast to coast. However, when it comes to the foundation, our focus begins at the local level, where we support initiatives in our communities that are closest to the hearts of our team. Though we're quite proud of our endeavors on a national scale, MI's philanthropy started in the communities where we operate, which is why our local outreach committees are integral to the mission of our charitable foundation. We have outreach committees at each of our facilities and throughout our sales organization. These committees take a hands-on approach within their local communities, volunteering, executing events, and fundraising. These teams go above and beyond to ensure we're making a positive impact on the lives of the people who live and work in our communities. These charitable efforts take many different forms. They may involve a charity walk or run, or perhaps a canned food or clothing drive. In some cases, individuals take part in a charitable golf tournament or volunteer to work with children who are fighting serious diseases. Our annual summer concert, Childhood Cancer Paint Night, and Pennsylvania Outreach Golf Outing are three of our largest and most successful local fundraising events. Like all of our outreach initiatives, these events started with a few concerned individuals who wanted to make a difference and support those in need. We like to think of our local charitable efforts as the roots that allow the MI Foundation to grow. The MI Foundation continues to grow bigger and stronger every year because our team members have big hearts, lots of passion, and plenty of enthusiasm. The more the MI Foundation grows, the more people we can extend our support to.
Hey moms, we know you're busy, and at Boyer's, we're here to help you shop even faster. With Boyer's Click and Shop, build your grocery list right from the comfort of your own home, and we do the shopping for you. You can even shop in your PJs, we won't tell. Your order will be ready for pickup at your selected Boyer's in as little as 3 hours. Some stores make you pay ridiculously high prices on groceries to shop online, but at Boyer's, you get the same great prices as in-store, and we do the shopping for free. What do you have to lose? Visit BoyersFood.com to click and shop today.
For the very best in Italian cuisine and great tasting pizzas, there's just one place to go. JoJo's Pasta and Pizza House. There's something on our menu for everyone, including burgers and wings. We're open 7 days a week and all our food is made to order. Enjoy our friendly atmosphere when you dine in or order takeout to bring home a fantastic Italian meal. And let us make your next event something special with our catering services. Learn more by contacting JoJo's Pasta and Pizza House today.
Lentz Electric is located in Elizabethville, Pennsylvania, and has many products ranging from AC services, heat pump services, electrical box services, HVAC services, generator services, house power meter services, and geothermal services. Our hours of operation are 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mondays through Fridays, and closed Saturday and Sunday. Call Lentz Electric for all your electrical needs.
Dairy Queen is located on Main Street in Likens. Come here to please your sweet tooth with any one of the many blizzards, sundaes, milkshakes, or royal treats like a banana split or peanut buster. And don't forget about the $5 lunch served every day from 11 to 4. Always be checking in because hours are due to change depending on the season. See you there!
And welcome back here as we get ready for the second half to begin here. Susquenita has a 26-18 lead here. Let's first check in with Peyton Simmers on some Upper Dauphin statistics here in the first half.
So Gracie Griffiths here is leading still with 8 points, followed by Bowman at 4, Nestor and Grow both at 3. Something that surprises me is Cather has not scored yet. She's normally pretty deadly from that 3 and even sometimes in the paint too. So she has been really quiet.
It's a good point there, Peyton. I think I actually only remember Cather taking one 3-point shot, honestly. I think it was out here near the top of the arc. So definitely interesting there. She has driven the ball a few times in the lane, just not able to get the ball to fall. So Griffith started off the first quarter there pretty solid, 8 points, but kept in check there in the second quarter.
Something we have to watch here, you know, she's almost at double digits in Bowman. And one of these could easily go up to the double digits. We always see that constantly, maybe 2, 3, sometimes up to 4 people that get double digit.
Yep, Lady Trojans, as we've talked about all year, certainly a balanced team when it comes offensively. Let's check in with Coach Ackery over here and see what we got for some Susquenita stats.
Too many titles. You're not sure what to call me.
I know. I know what to call you here.
Obviously, Sherman pacing the way. She's popped into double digits with 10. You know, with that, 7-point first quarter there and then a 3 in the second. They lived by the 3 ball in the second quarter, a 17-point quarter with 4 3-pointers was helping extend that lead. That's, see if they can keep that pace going. But when you live and die by the 3, get hot there, we're able to extend the lead a little bit. Blyler got going there with 4 in the second after a scoreless first, so that kind of 1-2 punch with Blyler and Sherman pacing away.
And the one thing with the Susquenita with the 3 balls, most of those were uncontested and had real clean looks.
Yeah, I think it was off of a little bit of fast breaks too.
Yep.
Kicking to shooters in the corner, and the game got a little bit fast there, and a little bit of drive and kick to our shooters in the corner.
Absolutely. So let's take a look and talk about your winter sports season for you guys down there in Duncannon. I know the boys aren't having a magnificent season, but for your boys program, kind of a big deal this year. They got their first win in
76 games.
76.
Really proud of our kids and our coaches. We went 3 years there without a win. Going back to almost 4 seasons ago to our last win, be able to get, a couple wins here this year is huge for our program and our future. And, just really proud of those seniors right now who've been through a lot, getting their first win in their career this year, and just being able to stick through a lot of tough times for sure.
Hats off to them for sticking through it and getting those wins there this year. So got about a minute left here in the halftime extravaganza. We didn't have anybody wander onto the court here at halftime to give us any entertainment, but what are your expectations here for the second half?
Well, I think it's, kind of lived up to the billing for sure so far. It's going to come down to stops. We talked about those mini runs and Susquenita being able to extend their lead. Let's see if the Lady Trojans can, get a couple buckets early and a couple stops and try to cut into that lead and make it a close one here going into the fourth.
All right, so here we go, ready to inbound the ball. Susquenita will start with possession here.
Looks like for the Lady Hawks, Sherman, Portsline, Stumpfley, Wexler, and Blyler the way we started.
And for the Trojans, it's their starters the way they started with Bowman, Grow, Cather, Nestor, and Griffiths.
Little zone from the Lady Trojans to start the second half.
Switching things up here, maybe trying to and it looks like it's a smart decision there. It's Grow, though, although she's going to turn the ball right back over. And Susquenita is going to retain possession here. So 2 turnovers to start things off here in the second half. Trojans going to stay in the zone, it looks like.
Another turnover.
Here we go. Cather's going to up the Grow.
Good pass.
Puts it on the floor, up and in. So Trojans strike first here.
Little halftime adjustment there from Coach Huffman going to the zone, getting 2 early turnovers.
And I don't remember the Trojans playing any zone in the first meeting that I recall. Peyton may remember that as well. Susquenita now puts it into Sherman. That's a smart thing to do. She's one of your leaders, but she's not able to get that one to fall. Trojans now able to maybe cut this thing to 4. Nestor, right-hand floater, and that is good. That's something you Lady Trojan fans have seen many times as she gets that ball floating up there into the lane, and it's up and good. And Trojans start off hot here, take that 8-point lead and shrink it to 4. 6:46 remaining in the third quarter. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching the Trojan Sports Network.
Troutman's Buick GMC offers pre-owned, used, and new vehicles. Troutman's also offers new vehicle specials every week. Troutman's is open Monday through Friday 8:30 to 8 and Saturday 8:30 to 2. Does your car need fixed? Be sure to schedule an appointment at our service center.
And welcome back to Gordon E. Foster Gymnasium here. 6:46 remaining here in the third quarter. Trojans now trail by 4. Susquenita with possession. Still looking for their first points of the third quarter.
Trojans got exactly the start that they needed to, start this third quarter. 2 quick buckets, a 4-0 run, a couple turnovers.
Sherman drives, no good. Great hustle there by Stumpfley getting that rebound, but the pass not able to be corralled, and that's going to go out of bounds, so the Trojans will take over. Another turnover here in the third quarter for the Lady Blackhawks. Coach Leonard taking that timeout, trying to settle the girls down a little bit, see if they can get things turned around here. Bowman kicks it out to Rowe. Nesser over to Bowman. Griffiths over here. Grow going to pop a 3. That's no good. And Bowman can't keep that ball in bounds. So Trojans doing a good job of just kind of keeping things close here. Got to credit that to the defensive play here to start the third quarter. Portzline.
That corner 3 she loves.
And she is deadly from there. So that's the first points of the third quarter for Susquenita, and that'll pop their lead back up to 7.
6th 3-pointer of the game for the Lady Hawks.
Susquenita definitely using the 3-ball this evening, and in comes Jocelyn Kinney, as we know she's able to pop the 3 as well. Cather to inbound for the Trojans, into Grow. Cather's still scoreless this evening. Griffiths up and in, so a nice little jumper there by Gracie Griffiths. Blackhawk lead now is at 5. Trojans staying in the zone as they've had some success here in the third quarter with that. Sherman looking to break that. Up and in, no good, off, in and out that was, but rebound by Blyther. She pops a 3 off the glass, no good. Rebound back to Portzline, that's off, no good. Sherman up, no good. So
0 for 4 on that possession.
0 for 4. What a possession there. Susquenita kept getting the offensive rebounds. Got to credit the girls there for some great hustle, but just not able to get the ball to drop. Trojans now with a chance here to cut the lead to 3. Cather kicks it over to Nestor. That's no good. Blyther's going to want to run. She's got Sherman on her left, and that's up and no good. So Susquenita having some trouble here in the third quarter, getting the ball to drop. Grow pops a 3. That's off the mark. Blyther running again in the lane.
No call there.
A little bit of contact, but she does make it off the glass and gets Susquenita. Kind of ends that little bit of a drought there where it seemed like there was something over the bucket. Nestor inbound pass to Cather. That was a nice pass by Nestor, and that's going to be Cather's first points of the evening. Lead now stands at 5 for the Blackhawks. Sherman, nice drive off the glass and good.
Back-to-back buckets there from both teams to see if somebody can get a stop here with 3:42 left to go in the third.
Now the offense is maybe settling down a little bit here.
Todd, you wonder how much, the presence. Oh, there's a good bucket. Now that's 2 in a row for her.
Catherine, and this is something that when she gets hot, a couple like that, all of a sudden she could pop a couple 3s too, and as we know she can be deadly from behind the stripe. There's Sherman. She was feeling it, but that's off the mark. Here comes Groh. Cather open. She's going to pop that three. She's feeling it off the glass. No good. Rebound by Sherman. Susquenita lead is 5. Porch line into Blyler. She's going to bring it back out, reset things a little bit. Going to dump it into Sherman. Up and good. Got a nice roll there.
Yeah, she looks like she's getting it going a little bit there, feeling it as well.
She certainly does seem to be getting in a little bit of a rhythm here. That one's going to go off Cather's foot and out of bounds. Susquenita will inbound the ball. Checking in for the Trojans is Lexi Marr as
Wexler.
I think that was Groh that took a break for the Trojans. Wexler's going to take a seat for Susquenita. Here comes Kinney. Right-handed up and almost a heck of a shot. No good, though. Sherman from 3 off the mark. Marr not able to. Now she is able to. Nope. Like a hot potato. Nobody really wanted to get a hold of that one, but Susquenita is going to end up with, the Trojans are going to end up with possession of the ball.
Coach Upman was trying to get a timeout there, but it looks like they got Lady Trojans possession there. The lead is 7. I was saying earlier, you wonder how much the Lady Trojans are missing the presence of Kara Rupp. 11 points in the first meeting. Her presence to be able to score points definitely maybe be hurting them a little bit here.
Good point, could possibly be. Trojans there with another steal. Here comes Gracie Griffiths as she's going to keep possession into Marr. Going to pop it up.
Pass.
She's going to get some contact there. One of the other areas I think probably as Rupp is missing too is she has 26 assists on the season too. Her and Cather really kind of spread the ball around and distribute the ball very well. So I think somewhere that could be a missing component tonight for the Trojans as well.
And I think if Cather can get going, she had 2 buckets there early in the third. Went to the 3 ball here in the corner, but hopefully they can get her going.
So Lexi get that first free throw in for the Trojans. Second one is no good. Rebound by Kinney. She's going to be off and running. She likes to push the pace. Porch line from the corner. No good. We don't get to say that very often when she's at that mark. Back to porch line. She's going to try it again from up top. No good. Going to go out of bounds. Sherman had position, but she just wasn't able to get possession of that ball.
The offensive rebounds right now are helping the Lady Hawks a couple second chance points and getting a couple opportunities. Didn't get one to fall there, but
certainly is, and that's something you and I were talking about off the air. Susquenita does not have anyone in the top 10 in rebounding in the league. Trojans being a little patient. Griffin's going to pop one, and she's feeling it. There's a 3, and that's going to pull UDA within 3. So Trojans having a nice, solid third quarter here, chipping away at that Lady Blackhawk lead. 1:15 remaining here in the third quarter. Sherman going to go by Griffiths, up and off the glass. That's good.
Really good battle right now between Sherman and Griffiths. They seem to go going back and forth as they pace each other's teams.
Senior battling the freshman. Lady Blackhawk lead back up to 5. Cather feeling it now. That's off the front of the rim. No good. Fleischer with the rebound, but it's going to go off her hand, and it's going to stay here as UDA is going to keep possession. Bowman going to get a break as Tanaya Hall checks in for her. And number 20, Stumpflee checks in, as well as Wexler for Susquenita. Cather looking to drive, left-handed floater, no good, off the iron. Blyler now scans up top. Cather being a little pesty there, but Blyler getting around her, off the glass, no good. And again, somehow the littlest girl on the court comes down with a rebound. It's Nestor, floats one off.
There's that floater she likes.
And there it is in. 30 seconds now remaining in the third quarter. Trojans pull within 3. Believe Susquenita will probably play for the last shot of the third quarter.
Both teams getting a couple good looks there, just not quite falling.
Fleischer, nice dish into Blyler, who kicks it out to Kinney. She's feeling it, but no good. Rebound by Nestor
again.
Trojans will have a chance to pull within 1 or possibly tie it with a tray here. 5 seconds remaining in the third quarter. They want Hall to come out. Nestor, another floater off the glass, no good. So an exciting back-to-back third quarter, which sees the Trojans chip away at that lead. Susquenita is now ahead by 1. We'll be back after this for what should be an exciting finish here at Gordon E. Foster Gymnasium. Welcome back to the Trojan Sports Network. Let's take a quick check-in here with our man Peyton Simmers. See what the Trojan offense did this past third quarter.
All right, so Gracie Griffith still keeping the Trojans here with 13 points, so she's the only one in double digits, but Nestor not far behind there at 7, followed by Grow at 5, Bowman and Cather at 4, and Mara at 1 from the charity stripe. So, I mean, looking like here, spreading the wealth again, something we have consistently seen all year.
All right, so now we'll see, Catherine seems to be maybe warming up a little bit, see if she can have a big third quarter here. Trojans trail by 3. They start with possession here in the fourth quarter. Susquenita looking to double team Cather. Ball's going to be over to Grow. That shot is off the mark. No good, and Susquenita will gain possession here. Blyler going to bring things up the field general for the Lady Blackhawks. Sherman on Griffith. She looks to make a move, and there's going to be a little contact there, and Griffith's going to be called.
Looks like the Lady Hawks are doing a little ISO game there, trying to get Sherman the ball on the wing and let her do her thing there and try to get her to the basket, maybe get to the free throw line.
Maybe they like that matchup with the freshman, or the senior on the freshman. In the Sherman, she's up and off the glass. That's good. Little contact there, but no call. Susquenita extends their lead to 5. Bowman with the right hand off the glass, no good. Rebound, that's still battling for it. Good job by Wexler to come up with that. And Blyler's going to push the pace again. She's going to take it into the paint, up and in, no good off the glass. Trojans not doing a good job of boxing out there as Stumpfley was there for the rebound. Susquenita going to reset things, showing some patience here. That was Blyler from 3. And
just when we thought they were going to slow it down and try to get a layup, Blyler pulls a 3 from the wing.
Puts that one away. So Lady Blackhawks now feeling the rhythm here in the fourth quarter. Good start for them as they increase their lead. Nice pass into Cather. That ball's up and no good. Susquenita rebounds. They got a chance here to extend their lead to 10, which was the highest by either team this evening. Into Blyler. She's going to bring it back out. Nice defense, nice hands there by Nestor. She knocks that ball out of the play, but the ball will remain in possession with Susquenita. Porchline needed a tire shoe there, so now we're set. Susquenita will inbound the ball. Into Stumpfley. She's going to go up and off the glass. No good. Rebounds gathered by Grow, but she's going to walk. And Trojans will turn the ball right back over. They trail by 8. Kinney checks back in for, as she'll give Stumpfley a break.
Little mini run here from the Lady Hawks. I think the Trojans had it to 3, I believe.
They did. Now the lead back up to 8. Kinney makes a move, going to pop it from the top there, just off, as that's just a little short. Grow now pushing the pace. She's got 1-on-2, and she's going to be hit from behind by Sherman. Just the second foul against Susquenita here in the second half, excuse me.
really impressed by Maddie Groh tonight getting the start, and her ball handling skills and being able to keep pace and push the tempo a little bit has really helped the Lady Trojans.
She's just a sophomore. Nestor up off the glass, no good. Kinney wants to run. And nice play there by Kinney. Just shows some good athleticism there. Hard to believe there's only 3 fouls total in the second half, Scott.
Oh, wow.
And Trojans are going to take a full timeout there, looks, as the Susquenita lead extends back up to 10. 5:25 to go here in the fourth quarter. We're going to step away and take a short break. You're watching Trojan Sports Network.
Lentz Electric is located in Elizabethville, Pennsylvania, and has many products ranging from AC services, heat pump services, electrical box services, HVAC services, generator services, house power meter services, and geothermal services. Our hours of operation are 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mondays through Fridays, and closed Saturday and Sunday. Call Lentz Electric for all your electrical needs.
And welcome back to Trojan Sports Network as the Lady Blackhawks lead the Trojans by 10 with 5:25 to go here in the fourth quarter. This game certainly will have some implications in the District 3 standings, Scott, as Trojans currently sit in second place behind number 1 Trinity, and the Lady Blackhawks, your Lady Blackhawks, sit in fifth place with Lancaster Mennonite third and York Catholic there 4. Biglerville, who the Trojans will play here later this week, is 6th. And a Camp Hill team you feel is very scrappy at 8-9. Don't let the record deceive you.
Yeah, absolutely. I think both of us, sitting right there, comfortably inside the bubble right now with a couple big games down the stretch. This is going to be interesting to see where we end up, where we sit when they take 8 come next week.
So 8 come in girls AAA, correct?
Yep.
It is 8.
Yep, that's correct.
Originally it was only going to be 6, correct?
That's correct. Yep.
Trojans now looking to get a bucket here to end this Susquenita run, and Maddie Groh with a little floater. That'll cut the lead to 8. So Trojans now going to need some good defensive stands here, kind of chip away at this lead with 5 as we approach the 5-minute mark. Susquenita, of course, not going to be in any big hurry at this point as they want to try and chew up as much time as possible. Inlet pass there to Sherman. That's off the mark. Rebound by Bowman, but it's going to be tied up there as Blyther gets in there with her and battles with her. And possession is going to stay with Susquenita.
I wouldn't be surprised here, if Coach Huffman goes back to that press a little bit on the next Lady Trojans bucket to try to, speed the pace up a little bit, try to cut into that lead.
Kinney looks to go to the glass, but she's going to be batted away as Bowman hits it away from behind. Now Nestor on the break. She tries the extra bounce pass. No good. Susquenita's Blyther ends up gathering the ball, so a little back and forth here. 2 turnovers by each team. Kinney with a nice drive. Kicks it out to Sherman as Kinney was going in there. Some hard contact, and I believe that's Gracie Griffiths as she hit the floor extremely hard, so hopefully she's okay.
Looks like her right leg. It looks like their legs got tied up, and they both went to the floor at the same time.
So we're going to step away as they tend to her. 4:30 remaining here in the ball game. Susquenita leads by 8.
For the very best in Italian cuisine and great tasting pizzas, there's just one place to go. JoJo's Pasta and Pizza House. There's something on our menu for everyone, including burgers and wings. We're open 7 days a week and all our food is made to order. Enjoy our friendly atmosphere when you dine in or order takeout to bring home a fantastic Italian meal. And let us make your next event something special with our catering services. Learn more by contacting JoJo's Pasta and Pizza House today.
They said. And we're back here as they're still tending to Gracie Griffith. Looks like maybe an ankle injury there. Not sure who we were talking about. I'm not sure who's going to retain possession of the ball when we get back to play here, but she's going to be helped off the floor, so hopefully she's okay. Looks like
she's having a nice ball game too.
She is having a nice ball game. How many points is she up to here, Peyton?
Well,
this evening?
Well, so far she's been stopped at 13. That's where she'll likely be stopped for the night too, as they tend to that injury.
She certainly had a nice game tonight, starting things off for the Lady Trojans. So it looks like she'll be tended to. So the injuries keep seeming to pile up for the Trojans here late in the season.
It definitely looked like Gracie rolled her ankle there a little bit. Hope she's okay.
So Trojans are going to inbound the ball here. They trail by 8, less than 4.5 remaining here in the ball game. Grove's going to kick it in to Nestor, who loses control there. Back over to Cather. Susquenita playing some tight defense there. And the Trojans are going to have an unforced error, and that ball's going to be tossed out of bounds. So the Blackhawks now, 4 minutes remaining. They lead by 8. Don't think they'll be in too much of a hurry to score.
Really tough pass there.
That was a tough pass there by Kinney. She's talented, but that's a long pass for anybody. Nestor tries a 3, no good. Rebound by Sherman.
Cold streak here for the Lady Trojans. Can't seem to get anything to fall here in the fourth quarter.
It has been. Fleischer thought about it, but she chooses to kick it into Sherman. And why not, as Sherman pops it off the glass and pushes the lead to 10. Definitely got to give the Susquenita Lady Blackhawks credit tonight. Is Trojans only with 36 points, and that's got to be one of their lowest outputs of the season thus far. Blackhawk defense come to play tonight.
And Cather with a bucket there. We're going to have to get her going here in the last couple minutes if they want to try to make a run and cut this into this lead.
So 8-point ball game, 3 minutes remaining. Trojans definitely going to need some defensive stops here to scratch their way back into this. Susquenita not in a hurry there, but nice job there by Tanaya Hall to kick that ball away. Trojans have a chance here to cut into that 8-point lead. Cather drives up off the glass, no good, but she's going to go to the free throw line.
Got her 2, yep.
Should be shooting 2.
That's what we just said, Ty. Got to get her going a little bit with Griffiths out. She's going to be the one that's going to take a lot of these shots down the stretch.
Absolutely. So need to make these foul shots for sure. And the first one is no good. Stumphley going to check in for Kinney. Cather's second one is good. 7-point lead for Susquenita. Lexi Marr going to check in for Tanaya Hall.
Coach Huffman calling for a new defense. I wouldn't be shocked here. A little trap action. Half-court pressure.
Here we go. Blyther bringing the ball up here. Fleischer to her left. She's going to kick it over to Portsline into Sherman. Off the glass, and man, is she tough for that. She has a nice, tough move there.
And when they need a bucket, we go to Haley Sherman. Coming into the game, I believe she was 68 points away from the school record for being the all-time leading point scorer.
Oh wow!
Definitely cut into that tonight for sure.
That'll be something to keep an eye on coming down the next couple games here. Nestor, no good from that shot. Blyther going to travel there, so Trojans will get a turnover. Susquenita lead now is at 9.
And 9-point lead comes right back to those 3 threes right at the end of the first half. Even we're deadlocked here in the second half.
So Groh with a nice bucket off the glass, the right-handed floater. 7-point lead for Susquenita. They break a little bit of pressure there. Blyther going to go in off the glass, no good, but there's Stumphley to get the rebound and up and in. Susquenita lead now at 9. Cather pops one from 3. Got it in and out, and it drops. So that's going to push Coach Huffman. Going to take a timeout here. We'll stay here with them. We'll check in with Peyton. What do you got statistically wise for us right now?
Well, now Cather has now broke 10, so she came quickly back from a very quiet first half. Grow at 9, Nestor at 7. So again, 2, 3, 4 people again approaching that double-digit mark.
Trojans now trail by 6, 142. So if obviously you expect Upper Dauphin to come out here, maybe a little press.
Yeah, for sure. 142 left. See if they can try to get a trap, a quick turnover. If not, I would expect them to, try to get the, as we talked about, looks like the Trojans only have 1 team foul, so they're going to have to get their count up here to try to get, force them to be in the bonus, try to, extend this game a little bit, put Susquenita at the line, see, hope for some misses and, try to cut into it.
So Trojans could use some fouls to help stop the clock, for sure. They could be a little more aggressive defensively here with these inbound plays. Blyther to inbound for Susquenita. And the Trojans are going to foul Sherman. That'll be the second team foul on UDA. That's only the first foul on Nestor this evening. Fleischer to inbound the ball this time. She gets it into Blyther. Kinney checks back in. Didn't catch that, but she did check back into the ball game. Susquenita going to be very patient with the ball. No hurry. Bowman's going to foul Sherman. That's 126. That's the third foul. So, Trojans still have 4 fouls to give.
Yeah, I think Coach Huffman's telling the girls they got to foul right away. Try to extend this game a little bit.
Almost a quick turnover there, but no dice. Again, Trojans scrappy defense, but not able.
Lady Hawks doing a nice job of handling the pressure.
They are doing a very nice job and not showing some patience. So 1:10 remaining here. Portsline to inbound the ball this time. Up into Sherman. She's underneath. She's going to go up off the glass and in.
Big bucket.
She gets the roll. It is a big bucket for Lady Blackhawks, and I think
Coach Leonard called
Coach Leonard called a 30-second timeout. So six-point lead here. 30-second timeout. So Trojans going to need a little bit of help here to pull this one out. But looking forward to what do you guys have left on the schedule?
Looks like we have. Let me think. We have another boys-girls doubleheader tomorrow night at EJ. The girls are back at home Thursday against East Pennsboro, and then Saturday they finish up with the Pico Championship against Greenwood.
Oh, very nice. For us, you guys here at the Trojan Sports Nation, we have coming up here the next couple of days at home here Thursday. The girls we host Biglerville. Please note that's a varsity-only game. That'll be a 6 o'clock tip-off, so keep that in mind. The girls are then back in action at home again on Saturday as they host Williams Valley. The Lady Vikings will come to town. Then on Tuesday, March 2nd, the boys will play their final home game of the season against Williams Valley. So Trojans now 1 minute left. Cather, good heads-up play there. She was going out of bounds with a lost possession and kicks it off of.
Looks like Coach Leonard called a timeout there to get some defensive subs in.
So Mara now. Trojans got to score quickly. Cather going to pop it from 3, and that's off the mark. Bowman doing a nice job of hustling. She throws one up there. No good, but she's going to get to the line. Coach Leonard probably does not want, rather his girls not foul at this point, not give the Trojans any extra possessions.
Here come those wholesale subs back in, offensive, substitutions here for the Lady Hawks.
Sam Bowman makes the first one.
Still only 4 team fouls for the Lady Trojans. They're going to have to get that up to get the Hawks in the bonus.
Absolutely. Bowman's second one is no good. Rebound by Sherman. Trojans trap her quickly, but they're going to call a foul on Nestor coming in. Coach Huffman not happy with that one.
Looks like he was looking for a jump ball there. Yeah. I think he has a good point, too.
I think he has a good argument as well. But needless to say, Susquenita has possession here. 45 seconds. Sherman. Kinney over to Fleischer. Over to Portsline. And they're going to foul her. That's Cather fouls Portsline.
Thought maybe Fleischer could have had a layup there. I know what she was thinking. Try to pull it out and take time off, but sometimes you got to take the quick 2.
Sherman in, up off the glass, and good.
She's just too tough on the block there.
She is
really good pass.
Very tough from that spot. Cather. Throw that out. I don't think calling that a shooting foul, are they?
I think it's on the floor, 1-and-1, so Catherine will go to the line. It goes back to what you said before, stopping the clock, silly fouls to put them on the line, giving them free points.
So 23 seconds here. Interesting note, last time these two teams met, it was 54-49 in favor of the Trojans. This time the winner, Susquenita, has 54. Looks like they could be coming out on top with a very similar score. Bowman with a rebound over to Cather off the glass, no good. Trojans trying getting that ball, that's not able to do it, and Cather's going to foul Port's line, and she'll go to the line now, as they are both teams now in the bonus. So either way, going to be it looks like it's going to be a good victory here for Coach Leonard. As you guys are coming off a loss to Peckway Valley just over the weekend,
tough
right?
loss on Saturday. Yeah.
So nice job for Lady Blackhawks rebounding there.
Getting back on track this week as we, again, going back to that district playoff picture, for both of us. A couple games left, before the deadline. And there's a chance, you never know. There's a chance we could see each other again.
Absolutely.
In the District 3 playoffs.
It could certainly happen. And another foul there. Going to send Port's line to the line with 4 seconds left. That's going to pretty much be the ball game there. But got to say, enjoyed having you up here. We appreciate you stopping by and helping us out tonight.
Yeah, it was a blast. Glad we were able to get up here and get a couple games in, seeing a boys-girls varsity doubleheader, and enjoyed sitting here, being here, and doing this. Obviously, my first time on air, but I appreciate you guys having me. It's always a blast to see how well the Trojan Sports Network does up here, and I appreciate Peyton with the help over here with the stats. It's been a joy working with these guys.
Well, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. So Portson going to make that one, going to increase the lead to 10. Second one is good as well. Quick substitution for Susquenita. Trojans will inbound the ball here. And coach up and tell them to just hold it. So that's going to do it. Susquenita come away with an 11-point victory. So credit to them. So take a look at the overall league standings. If there would have been a league championship this year, sad to say we could have had a playoff.
Yeah, our first playoff.
We could have had a playoff there, but needless to say, both teams finishing with one loss. So great league season by both teams. You have one more league game left, you said.
We do, yeah.
With EJ.
Yeah, we do. Yep, tomorrow night. Mm-hmm.
So best of luck to both teams. We thank you guys for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. We're going to check in with Peyton real quick with some quick scores here. We have Upper Dauphin scores. We don't have the Susquenita scores. We apologize for that.
So Gracie Griffiths here was capped at 13, followed by Cather at 11. She came around in the second. Grow at 9, Nestor at 7, Bowman at 5, and Mara with 1.
So Trojans typically getting 3, maybe 4 in the double digits, and that's not the case tonight, and that certainly was a difference in the ball game. 11-point difference here. Any final thoughts from you, Scott?
Oh, no, we talked about a tale of two games. First game around, we were a little banged up, had a couple injuries, and fell a little bit short tonight, as we, kind of alluded to prior to the broadcast. Roles reversed a little bit. The Lady Trojans a little banged up, and the Hawks were able to come away with a win tonight. Two really quality basketball teams who are both going to find themselves inside the District 3 playoff picture. So looking forward to following both teams in the postseason, and just, thank you again for the opportunity, and wish everybody luck, and have a good night.
All right, we'll see you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on Thursday night. It'll be Peyton and Dawson bringing you that ball game, and Biggerville, as we mentioned, is in the rankings, their District 3 playoff rankings. So should be an interesting ball game. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good evening.